Hey, my warriors, my little Aries friends out there, little Aries friends. I don't know why I'm being weird right now. Okay. Welcome to your January 2017 reading. I'm so happy that you're here with me. I love you guys. I love Aries. I'm already smiling and being a dork just talking to you because I'm a Leo sun, and I don't know. Aries people just make me happy. Whenever any of my Aries friends that are in my life, like, whenever I see them, I just feel like laughing and smiling and just being at my best. I just feel very sunny. I just love you guys. You're so wonderful. Your energy, your drive, your passion, your clarity, your focus. Ooh, it's good stuff. So how was 2016 for you? Was it a pretty good year? Was it rough? I feel like, Aries, I think, handled it pretty well. Not all the signs handled 2016 as well as others. And I think even if it was a little chaotic and you were a little bit questioning, like, what the hell am I doing right now? You handled it and you felt pretty good about it. You were like, yeah, I know who I am. I know what I need to get done. And you did it. You did it. One thing with you, Aries, that it's your kind of... I've been... With a lot of signs for this month in January, I've been talking about the way that sign is misunderstood in the larger picture. And with you guys, I think people forget that you can tire out a little bit. As much as you are the warriors and you are the hunters and you are the go-getters of the zodiac, you also wear out. And you also sometimes wonder, like, what it would be like not to have to be on the hunt all the time. What would it be like to have somebody in your life or people in your life who reached out for you and did some of the hunting, right? I mean, you're so intense and you're so clear-headed and you're so direct that sometimes, I think people don't realize that you are also super sensitive, lovely, sweet people. You could tear up in a movie possibly. Not all of you, I'm sure, but some of you, yeah, I mean, you got some heart going there, right? And I think one of the big lessons you might have to learn in January, and this is kind of coming through for a lot of signs, is this big idea of allowing. It's a rough one for some people. The idea to allow people to do the heavy lifting, allowing people to love you actively, allowing people to come in and change your world. That is going to be important for you this month. Very, very important, Aries. It's not always about pushing super hard till you get what you want. It's not always about getting your tasks done and busting out and busting through to your desired result. Sometimes it's a more passive experience. It's more about taking the time to spend time with your dreams and allowing that energy into your life. It's about taking a little bit of a step back so you're not pushing and pushing and pushing and getting back in groove with yourself. Now let's look at your recent past in the end of 2016, because that gives me a clue as to what you're coming into in January. Now it looks like you had a very sweet November, December. Looks like you were really communing emotionally with people from your childhood, from your family, from your past in a way that was very warm and inviting and very heart-centered and fulfilling. And you might even felt very relaxed about where you were with things because you were surrounded by such heartfelt energy. And you thrive on that. You do very well being surrounded by people who love you and love to have fun and love to commune, right? You're very good with that. And so you probably felt pretty content. And that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of you probably came through to the end of 2016 feeling very grounded and clear-headed and calm and just fulfilled in a lot of ways because you have such a great community around you. And in fact, you even got some great news that has to do with your material world. You might have felt that you were finally coming into your own financially. or that you have a new job opportunity even, and that maybe you're going to get to move up a couple steps and start doing projects that you actually care about. It might be that you figure out how to save a little bit, and then you're able to go on that big trip that you've been planning for months, and now you really know you can go. So it looks like you actually had a very strong November, December that was very grounding, that really made you feel confident that you are as awesome as you are, which, hey, not everybody has that, you know? But let's see what comes up when we start to look at your present energy. And ooh boy, I didn't expect to see this for you guys. But this is where it comes in with the allowing and with your deepest fears. Your central card is the Ten of Swords. Pretty scary looking, right? Now, in my mind, the Ten of Swords really is about your own fears. Are you feeling a little bit uncertain about what's next? Are you feeling a little bit afraid of what would happen if you allow people into your heart center? Are you afraid that you will get stabbed in the back? Are you afraid that if you allow somebody to love you in your ooey gooey center and not just your go-getter exterior, that you will get stabbed 10 times? That fear, it will not be rewarding for you. It will stop you in your tracks, stop you dead in your tracks. And that is a forewarning card from Source, whatever you want to call it. It is just telling you to really watch yourself on that front. You are quite loyal people. You are quite passionate people. And you can scare yourself a little bit. You can scare yourself a little bit. You can be afraid of what will happen if the things and the people that you love the most betray you. What will happen to you? Will you even survive? But the great news is that you have two other central energies, and those are the the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. It suggests that really new movement is coming into your life, and new fulfilling love is coming into your life, pretty much simultaneously. It suggests there might be somebody who was in your past, you haven't talked to for a while, who comes in right when you need them. And that could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be a family member, it could be even a coworker or a mentor, somebody that meant something to you in the past, somebody who changed your mindset about things, somebody who opened doors into your heart. You're going to be getting the influx of that energy. And that actually goes back to your Six of Cups in your November, December. There's been this energy of this little past personality lurking somewhere. And you haven't been sure what to do about it. And they do bring up fears for you because it's a big deal. This isn't small fry. This isn't small fry for you at all. This is the big kahuna, so to speak. And that's where that fear, that Ten of Swords fear, nightmarish kind of, you can let your imagination go wild with that one, right? No need to fear though, because it's good energy. If you get the Ace of Cups energy, this is emotional growth in a very positive, open way like this, where you can... And the Knight of Swords energy is very much just a fast rushing in of it. So those two paired together, it just suggests you are going to have a fast onslaught of emotional ooey-gooiness. So it might throw you off your game a little bit. Just be conscious of that, because that's where those nightmares come in, and you don't need to do that. You don't. You will be fine. You will be better than fine, in fact. You will feel very much that you are getting challenged to try something different and new, and that you're kind of making a 90-degree turn into a new direction that you did not see coming. Excuse me. Woo. Okay, so let's look at the energies that are going to kind of dominate you the end of the month, and how those are going to help you transition with this influx of emotional intensity coming in. You also have the Ace of Swords. Once again, this is whatever news is coming in for you is big. Ace of Swords is about as clear as day info as you can get. Communication-wise, it's going to be very clear. It is not going to be ambiguous whatsoever. If you had an old pattern, an old way of seeing things, is going to be cut out. And new things are just coming in. I mean, with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, these are all working in tandem. There is no question at this point that you are going to have some very new experiences coming in, and it's going to be as clear as day. And what that demands of you is a sense of balance. That is going to be the key for you, is a sense of balance. And that's where the Six of Pentacles comes in. You should focus on how you can balance out the excitement and the crazy intensity of this new influx of energy coming in and your own fears, how you can temper those two. It's also going to be how you temper who you are in the present moment, who you really are at your heart center, and what you thought about the past and what you thought was important about the past, because sometimes the past is very misleading. We remember it the way we want to. We remember what we want to about people sometimes, especially when it comes to romance. Temper it. Just be conscious of where you are today and what you really feel in your heart, Aries, because if you dismiss either one, you're going to miss part of the picture. And this card suggests you're going to be leaving behind an old pattern. You're going somewhere new. Very new. And that's going to come with those Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords cards. They are pretty much telling you that, you are changing course in January. And it may not be, it's probably not going to be in every area of your life. It is going to be a very specific thing. For some of you, it is going to be that your job is going to change course in a very clear and direct way. And this is positive. Once again, this is positive stuff. For others of you, it's going to be a new love is coming in. And it might be somebody from your past. Just be wary of that. And that's going to just blow up, in a good way. In a good way. I'm talking about it like it's really scary. It's not. These are all going to be good things. The thing with it is that it's just going to be a little bit surprising. You might get thrown off your game a little bit. But it's pretty much just like you are headed for new destinations. That's it. You're headed for new destinations. It's going to happen. And so just be ready. Open it up. Open up your mind to that. I really want to clarify the Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords, because to me these are the big harbingers of this energy that's coming in. If we can clarify that a little bit, we might get a little bit more of a story on what exactly to expect energy-wise. Because like I said, this could come in any part of your life. It could just be a living situation too. You might, be living in a roommate situation or in a crowded house and suddenly get news of a place you can move, and you might be moving very quickly. You could be moving up very quickly, get promoted within 24 hours. Oops, I'm dropping stuff here. Okay. There's a lot of different ways this can manifest, this energy, this Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups energy can manifest. It's almost certainly going to feel very fulfilling, though. And those two together are really nice. Sometimes Ace of Swords can be kind of harsh. It could be harsh news. It could be very harsh news. With the Ace of Cups energy, it suggests that it's going to be heart-centered, intense news. And so those two together, it's a very good combination. It just is a lot to take in. I'm actually really glad that I'm getting these videos out, because this will give you that nice little heads up so you can take some time to be with yourself and to figure out how you're going to move forward with this, because it does take some just processing sometimes, some girding of yourself. Okay, so really, really beautiful things are coming for you, Aries. We have the Nine of Wands. Even though this energy is this Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords energy is coming in and it's super powerful, you are going to feel a sense of self-containment in a good way, where you feel proud of where you are and who you are, and you will remember that. That's going to override your Ten of Swords energy 100%. And so just remember this energy for yourself, because it's passion, it's clarity, it's foresight. And by the way, this is the Cosmic Tarot deck, if you're curious. I love it. And just remember this energy, it overrides, and it's much more powerful than the Ten of Swords. And what was I saying about tempering your life and your different ideas of things? Temperance card. Once again, take some time to temper your greatest fears with your possibilities. Take some time to temper who you are right now with who you are in the past, because balance is going to be very important for you. Don't let big news throw you off your game, because if you do, you are going to be uncertain about what to do. You're going to get in this Two of Swords energy, which is very much, which way do I go? I'm just stuck in no man's land. We don't want that. We don't want that at all. So favor the temperance, the concept of temperance and balance over this Two of Swords stuck in limbo mode. We don't want that for you. We want you to feel clear and confident, and we want you to be here. Now, these clarifiers did not give me, they didn't give me the Lovers or a big Pentacles card where I'm like, oh, your career and your money is just going to take off. So this is really going to be very individual for each of you. It really could come in any aspect of your life. Like I said, this is very positive. It's just going to be very surprising as well. So just keep that in mind. Keep your bright, focused gaze out there. Keep your confidence. Keep your sense of self and self-worth. Keep in the present moment. Don't let your fears and doubts override this. The fact that you got Nine of Wands and Temperance at the end of this card, that overrides any of that Ten of Swords energy that we started off with. And that's all in your mind. It's all in your mind, Aries. It isn't something that's actually going to come in and stab you in the back. So just remember that. You are so strong. You are such a powerful creator. You have the ability to really manifest all the love and contentment because you're so passionate and wonderful and brilliant. So I don't worry about you too much. In fact, I'm super excited to see what happens over the course of January, because it is going to be an all systems go experience for you. So buckle up. I've been telling this to the Leos and the Sagittarius too, actually. I've done both of their readings, and they are both also, things are going to be coming in for the fire signs. That's just how it's going to be. So you just happen to have maybe a bit more of the abrupt kind of change, right? So stay grounded, stay yourself, stay true to yourself. You have the answers, and you are worth the effort. You are worth your own time and your own self-love. Just remember that, okay? I would love to hear how that month has affected you in the comments below. I will also link my website and my email in the comments or in the description box so that you can get in touch with me directly. And if you would like to work with me and you would like to do a session where we really talk about your specific experiences and needs in this world and your fears and your dreams and your obstacles and what you really want to accomplish, I would love to meet you and work with you. I would love that more than anything. So check out the description box below for that. And I will see you in a month. And for the February readings, I can't wait to get to those because this year is going to be very exciting and fast moving. So with that being said, I hope you have a beautiful January. I will see you in a month. I love you guys. Have a great one.